too. Okay, I got that one going, and I got a kind of a, I got this like attached to my head somehow by a rubber band. It's not real great. And then it's today is what, February 16, 2018, and then there they are. All right, both phones. Okay, so much for that. What I want to try and show is that I made a video a long time ago, which this camera can see, I think, but it's kind of whippy-jawed, and I got it on this laptop as well. All right, and I got this camera up here on the ceiling, or something like that. Anyway, I made this video a long time ago. I just wanted to show it, kind of sort of. Here it is on this laptop. All right, there we go. But that's not what I want to try and do. Okay, so now that I established all that for whatever silly reason, now here is the, this is the back of the, now I've got my headlights so you can see better. Okay, here's the back. Does it show up? It does show up. Okay, here's the back of the HX HELIX 4637. What I want to point out is that this one is missing the transformer. It's not there. The little pylon thing is broke off. And this is the back with all of its pylons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this one here in the lower corner, hopefully you can see it in this camera, I don't know, is broke off, okay? So it's missing the transformer, and like that, okay? But we're not even going to, and it doesn't have the battery compartment cover, although I did find something that would maybe fit, but it's not for it, okay? So it would go here, but it covers the hole, but it doesn't click in place. All right, got that? Okay. And this is the HELIX HX-4637, and it's world voltage, and got a DC input, and switchable, and there's the AC thing. But and then I put it had two antennas, but I took one antenna off of here and put it on the other HX what is it, 4636. There we go. So it still has one antenna on here. All right. Okay, because the other two antennas I put on the Nippon, which I have, which needed antennas, and these don't work as well, whereas the Nippon works great. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to show, here is the HX-4636, okay? And again, it doesn't have the battery compartment thing, but it does have power input. So now I'm going to try and turn it on and try and play it best I can. Let's see here. So now, if we hit eject on this, that ejects, that ejects. You have to turn the power on, so power is on. Okay, and if we hit play, this one down here, I know the one up there can't see it, but this one here is playing. Okay, so, and this one up here also plays. Okay, so now let me get a tape. I'll try and see if I can not jam up this tape in here. So here's John Cougar Mellencamp. So hit play on this one. Some volume. Put it in tape mode. So there it works, kind of, sort of. But okay. So now there's humming, and the switch is all pretty clean. But let's see. Let me try that again, because I'm not getting these. I was getting sound out of both channels. Play. Nope. There's something wrong with the switches. They're all dirty. So you can barely hear it. Let's see here. It was, well, anyway. So that one kind of sort of works, but again, the whole thing needs to be cleaned. So here we are on the bottom deck. So there it works, kind of, sort of. But again, there's a whole lot of, there's a hum, there's noise, sound only coming. Isn't that great? It's some really bad, how's that show up there? You can pretty well somewhat see it. Well, it's got some noise in it. I don't know. I haven't got time to mess with this, so I'm not really interested in it all that well, although I was when I got it way back when. So here's the radio. I don't know. Let's see here, mono. I'm sure that all these switches need to be cleaned and such, but that's all I know. So both tape decks do work, but it has some kind of, needs everything cleaned in it, okay? So I don't want to make this too long, because this camera on my head is getting hot, or getting warm. Okay, so now I want to get down to the, what is this? The HX-4637. There we go. Now this one, I have to power it. It does not, okay, remember the back of it does not have the power supply, okay? So what I need to do is I need a 12-volt power source, okay? So I'm going to get this right here, which is a one of those battery booster pack things, which I normally keep in my truck, but I'm going to use it here for a 12-volt power source. So since I know that the two wires here, this is positive and negative, they're red and black, so red is going to be this one here, and just let that set, and then this one here will be negative, okay, which is black. Alright, so here's the LED for the light, which is out of the outside of the woofer, and the other one is inside the woofer. Okay, so now we have it. It's in tape mode. Let me put it into FM mode. Now on this one here, the tuning dial, the string is gone. I don't know what happened to it, but so here it is. It's up and powered up. Okay, it's in radio. So if I turn this knob here, which is the tuning knob, I have it in FM. See if I can get anything. Well, earlier I was getting some tunes out of it somewhere. Let's see here. Well, okay, I can't pull that too far because my power cord is on so long. So now let me change it over to tape. Alright, no wait, this is, okay. That's tape. Okay, so now, okay, the bottom deck doesn't work, okay, although the bottom deck does have a belt and it does rotate, but it won't turn on. So I don't know if it's this switch here is not working, the leaf switch down here or what, I don't know. But the upper deck, I could get it to work a little bit. Okay, this white gear right here is kind of gummed up, if you will, but it will, let's see here. That's fast forward, that's rewind. Okay, let me put a tape in here. Do I have that here? Let me give you this one here, my happy little demonstration tape thing. Okay, so I'll show you that I can fit this in here and hit rewind, so it rewinds. Okay, and it fast forwards, well, kind of, sort of. I think the belt's a bit loose in the back. Let's see here. It's, well, the bottom's unrunning now. Well, damn. Okay, well, the upper one, well, anyway, so let me
here's your standard buttons. It does do a tuner view. Let's see here.
I didn't record that on this machine, so let me take out a tape that has some music, which could be, let's get the test tape thing, how about? Alright, let's throw this test tape in here. See if I can rewind it. There we go. And then play the, yeah, that was the end of that. Great, so about here. Now this is missing one volume knob, so I did have them kind of sort of working, so if I put this in here and that just doesn't, I've got it moving, but it's not giving me any sound because, there it goes. Here's the other channel. Wait. let's rewind that again. You can see it, but there's the red light working. You see the red light working. Well, there it goes. So there it is working, kind of sort of. Alright, well now, this one here, that I do have the, oh gosh, where'd that go? I do have, I have to take a picture of it. I put it somewhere. Got so much stuff here. I had the door cover for this thing. What did I do with it? Well, okay. Alright, I don't know. How much, I hope I haven't, let me take the tape off of here because this one's playing. Alright, so the tape off of there. Great. So there's the cover for that. But I have the, so I know I have it. Gosh darn it. Here's this cover. I just had it earlier. I don't know where it went to. It's here somewhere. Alright, anyway, too much fun. Alright, so now let's take this tape out. As I said, the bottom deck was working, so it wasn't working before. No, wait. It's not working now. It was working a moment ago. Well, let's see here. Who knows? I don't know. That's the recording deck, so I don't really, if it's gooped up, well, okay. Anyway, that's all I know. Okay. This one here, try the radio again. There's a radio. Anyway, so I don't know where to plug in the antenna on here. I haven't been able to find the tab or whatever it is. Well, let's see here. So you can hear something. Anyway, it's got both tape decks, got all the buttons for that. It's only missing the one thing for the equalizer for up here, and it's missing one volume, and it's got volume, and that's about all I know. Okay, so it's my review of the inside of this by way of 2 cameras, and that's the only way I thought I could do this. I don't know how bad it's going to look. Let me turn the power off and see. Well, I have to hold that. Power off. Okay. That's all I know. So let me just shut this down and upload these two. And then, okay, like I said, this one has to be unclipped from the battery source because there is no power supply for this model. And here's the LED that just, you know, happily goes in there. And here are the case screws. I've got 4 case screws to hold the case on. So that's all I know about this. So I'm going to go out here and take a picture of it and show it to the guy that's looking for this model. Alrighty, so that's it. Good day, bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed. I don't know where the remote is, or the other, there it is. Alright, well, talk to you later. Have a good day. Hope you enjoyed. Gotta go. Bye-bye.